Tua Tagovailoa is showing traits that he has always shown. Okay. Now, he may be doing it a little more right now, but he has always shown these traits. One problem that a lot of people don't really pay attention to sometimes. Take the Julian Hill play where he clearly threw it, terrible ball placement.
Yeah.
But the ball is actually catchable. You're just making it extremely difficult. Mm-hmm. So had Julian Hill caught that in that critical moment and we got the first down, we would have never said anything about the ball placement. This is what's happened over the years, too. I used to always watch his film and coaches say, hey, that's a completion, but terrible ball placement. You got to put that in front. These are things that have always been there. You don't have Tyreek grabbing those difficult ones like that anymore. You got a guy like Julian Hill, and this is where the team does the carrying sometimes. We need the team to make those plays for him, and we've made them, believe it or not. Tyreek and some guys, they have made those plays for him over the years. So we never thought it was an issue. But his ball placement has never been, his completion percentage is high. This accuracy notion is not what you think. I mean, he's accurate putting it in the spot. But his accuracy isn't always what you think. You want to judge a quarterback on that accuracy? Do it when the play break down. How accurate are you when the play break down? Don't do it in structure, because timing can look like you're the sharpest thing alive. It can look like it. But judge it when the play breaks down, because now you really have to anticipate. You have to calculate in your mind, because this ain't a part of the play. This play broke down. The receiver's doing something different now. We want to connect. Or it's extending a little longer. Where should I put the ball to where they'll meet him? Tua's always had those issues with accuracy in those situations. Yeah, he may throw a floater sometimes on a comeback on the run, but I'm talking about just the simple tight end going across the middle. There's film out here of him throwing it in the dirt in those situations in the past. We've seen it. There's film of Tua on plays just like that, actually throwing it in the dirt to tight ends. Don't worry. Since you said that, all I got to do is go on Twitter and list like 2 people, and you're going to have probably 5 videos of at least 5 or 10 times of it. You'll see it. It'll be out of
with every quarterback.
And that's not Tua throwing to a spot where his receiver's supposed to be and he got rerouted.
That too, but it's still coming to that spot. It's still going to come to the spot. That's why even sometimes when he overthrows or sails it, sometimes technically he threw a perfect ball, but the receiver wasn't there at the time that normally the connection, the chemistry they have is. So with timing. So I'm not seeing as much difference in Tua now. The mobility piece of it, I get what y'all are saying. There is a difference. He's moving difference. There's this like bolt in him that just, hey, slow down. We're not moving at that pace anymore, okay? Let's move at it's still okay pace, but you got to work in this confines. That's what I see from him, from his mobility. And you know what? He needed every bit of mobility he had.
Sleeper is the #1 fantasy sports app. It pays to know sports. Pick more or less on top players. Your first pick is on us, so start winning now. Play in Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, and 27 more states. Pick anytime across all sports, pregame or live. Over 10 million players are already on Sleeper. Make your picks count. Score up to 1,000 times your cash. Join today. Get up to $100 credit using code HMA. Call your shot on Sleeper. Download now.
Period. Yeah, even when he was playing well, he needed every inch of that. Now that it's regressed, he couldn't afford that. Tua could not afford any regression of it, and now that body is catching up to him, in my opinion. I don't know. Omar's going to ask more detailed questions. But I just think that it's a little bit more of the same Tua. Like we talk about Hail Marys. Was that a Hail Mary too? Was that a design Hail Mary on first down?
No, I mean,
that was a horrible throw.
Daniel called him out on it.
Yeah. So that's not the Hail Mary situation. But it goes to what I used to tell y'all with the deep ball anyway. He just be putting it up. Now, watch this. If the corner had got beat by Waddle and the safety didn't get there in time, Waddle would have caught it. It would have been a touchdown. But we would have been like, Tua's cooking. I'm sitting here watching film of this man score touchdowns, but he does not look before he throw the ball on those deep passes. He doesn't.
The velocity is not the same either, and I don't think you can deny that from
it's
2 years
not
ago.
the same, but you're still not reading. You don't take a split second to say he's beating him. Let's take the shot. He doesn't do that. It's going to come no matter what. He make up in his mind pre-snap, I'm taking this shot. Let me pull the safety.
If he gets the right look.
He doesn't.
He gets the right look.
He didn't get the right look because they had 2 guys back there, and it was basically
no.
the center fielder catching a fly ball.
You think if he gets the right look, he's throwing the ball. It's coming, Omar. It's coming out regardless. And this is what y'all got to understand. Though a lot of those touchdowns, y'all like, oh, we're cooking. Man, these are dangerous situations. This is why I always say the Dolphins don't typically dictate their wins. The defenses they play on offense dictate their success. Because if they screw up just basic stuff, we take advantage of it because we blindly throw the ball a lot. We actually blindly throw the ball in Miami. That's the spot throwing. I trust my guy to be there. If 100% of your offense is trusting, then we got a problem because that's guessing. It's guessing too many times.
It's not 100.
Man, pass in the pass. Okay, it's not 100.
To the spot thrower.
It doesn't deny that. It's predetermined, though. It's half of the offense is predetermined.
It's determined based on what the defense shows them pre and post snap. He doesn't deny that.
Post snap, that's where me and you differ, Omar. It does not determine. He isn't reading post snap. He is not reading post snap as far as going through all reads.
I'm sorry, you don't become one of the most accurate quarterbacks of his generation, of his peers, without having some sort of mastery of reading defenses.
Short passes.
Huh?
Without having some mastery of short passes. Sorry.
So Ryan Tannehill has a mastery of reading defense now.
What?
Please, I'm saying he's saying you don't with the passer rating.
Having fun yet?
I was talking about accuracy. Anyway, right? Listen. Whatever you say about Tua, I cannot argue at this point.
The ball has always been going to come anyway. You got people in college at LSU. Oh, we knew the ball was going to come anyway. Go look at his ranked games. He played 7 ranked games in college. This was my pre-draft evaluation. 7. I didn't care about no Alabama State where you beat them 70-0. I looked at the 7 ranked games, and you got players post-game on the other team. One thing we know about Tua, whether it's open or not, it's coming. It's going to come regardless. That's why when players said it in the NFL, oh, they're just hating or we made some kind of reason. You got live players. You can't argue with the ones that are actually on the field. This is what they believe. And they believe it for a reason because coaches are coaching to that mess. The ball is going to come. Lucky us. We know the windows in a basic cover 2 defense. We know the windows to slide it through. And as long as Tyreek coming by to pick it up, we heading down the field and it all looked beautiful. We were an elite timing team. That's why we look so great. We were elite with timing, not this anticipation y'all think or this superior accuracy. Tua became a master at putting it in a spot. And we just didn't pay attention to that because it's dangerous. And you know what? Kirk Cousins said it recently. He said, yeah, I recognize that's what he is, but you're going to win that more than you lose it. Playing like that, you're going to win more than you lose. And that's why we were surviving. That's why we were doing so well. But when you don't win those battles, we pay dearly with those turnovers.